Hello everyone! So here today for the review of the knife. So I call it the compact Woodsman. So the review, and then after I will come back about the experience, how it went with taking apart the Swiss chain, compact, and making this one. The problems I had, everything, all that kind of stuff. So first the review of this one. So I'll see you in 10 seconds. So for the specifications, we have a 21.5 millimeters thickness. We have, of course, 91 millimeter knife, and the weight is 97 grams, so it's 4 layers, and we have 19 functions. To compare with the WOODSMAN, the WOODSMAN has, for the thickness, 21 millimeters, and it weighs 97 grams, so exactly the same as this one. And so the thickness is about the same thing. The WOODSMAN, so we have the same thing, so except we have bottle opener, can opener. Yeah, we don't, and we have this layer with magnifying glass and Phillips. And at the back we have the reamer, and here I have flathead screwdriver. So that's the difference. But it's kind of like WOODSMAN for the weight, for the thickness. So what do we have? We have, of course, the main blade. Combo tool, so can opener, bottle opener, wire bender, and flathead screwdriver. We have the Phillips, magnifying glass, then we have scissors. On the other side we have corkscrew, mini screwdriver, we have straight pin, we have flathead screwdriver, so little, the hook with nail file, then we have tweezers, toothpick, and the pen. Keyring, of course. And that's it. So 19 functions. So to talk about how it went, the problems I had, one thing was with the spring, for example, for the first layer. When you're making the first layer, so you have the spring, you have to put 2 tools, or 1, depends, and a back tool. So you have to put the spring in tension, but it's really hard, basically, because every time you try to put the liner, the spring and the tool goes out of the spring all the time, and it's really kind of tricky to do for the first layer. So I trained a little about this, and when I did the video, when I made the knife, it went pretty well, so I got the trick, I would say. It is really the first layer, because when you have one layer, for the rest of the knife, it's not hard, it's easy to do, it's really much easier. Something else, with the brass pin, so to cut the brass pin, it's fine, but you have to have 1 millimeter at the top, and then of course hit it with the hammer. But it's not that easy. I always add 1.5 millimeters. So I hit the pin like that, but it's not that easy, and you have to be careful about how you tighten the brass pin. If it's not tightened enough, of course, you will have play. And if it's too much, it's going to be sticky. You won't have the snap. You won't have the sound. For example, if it's too tight, you can take the blade and it's going to be stuck like this, even if I don't touch it. So, like there is no spring and it's working on friction. So careful when you hit with the hammer. If it's too tight, there is problems. So that's the tricky things, I would say. Also my material, of course, I had two pieces of wood, and it was when I took apart the both compact and Swiss champ, it was always moving on that. It was really not good. And then I add, as you saw when I make this one, a piece of wood with holes. We call that dog holes, I think. And it was much easier, and it will be much easier in the future if I do another knife, which I will probably, of course. I'm really pleased with the result. It's really good. As you see, it's fine. Scissors, it's fine. What is a bit less fine would be the saw, for example. So when I had finished, it was really working by friction, I would say, and it was not closing well, all that for the saw. I oiled it, and it's better, but it's not perfect. You see, it's not the same as here, for example. You can hear the difference. It's much more stronger here. I don't know why, because so the saw is on this pin, on this axis, and it's the same as scissors, and scissors, it works really fine. So I don't know really why. It's the same with it. It was not really good. I oiled it and it's much better, but if I do that, for example, yeah, it stays like this. Which is not possible. So this is a compact. If I do this, you see. At the back it's really fine. Everything's fine. So except that, the magnifying glass too. The spring is not really strong. Here I would say it's fine. So there is no sound. When you close it, but I think it's normal. What else? But it's really not annoying, I would say, as long as the blade is really fine. Scissors, it's fine. At the back, it's fine. It's just the wood saw, but it's fine too, because you see, if I close it like this, it's fine. Same for this. The magnifying glass, it's not the same thing. It's not bothering. So it's really fine. So I'm really pleased with the result. Really happy about it. I think it was a good work. Yeah, I'm really happy about it. So why the compact woodsman? Because it really looks a bit like a woodsman, except some differences. So you see the picture here of the woodsman, so the compact woodsman. So of course there will be other projects. I don't know exactly what, but I still have of course a lot of parts from the Twitch champ, like pliers, blade, file, etc. So I think that's it for the review. As usual, I hope you liked the video. If so, consider leaving a thumbs up, like. Leave a comment below to say what you think about it. I'm curious about it, of course, about what you think. If you have questions, I always answer them. There's also the channel's Instagram account link in the description. Have a look. I regularly post photos from my collection. And finally, of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, activate the little bell for notifications when there is a new video out. Obviously, plenty of videos coming up, all kinds of Victorinox and other knives in the meantime. So, see you in the next video. Really hope you enjoyed this one and the project. So, thank you for watching, be well, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
You stole my heart of gold.